At the time that the Broadway was brought to us, we voted for it. We felt it was a good deal for the city. I just felt that it didn't qualify as a TIF. Now,
somebody had pointed out that each one of these taxing jurisdictions that made up the TIF commission, they're all looking with blinders on, which is rightfully so, after what their constituents would want, and they should, because that's their. The city council, on the other hand, has the task of looking at what's good for the whole city, like a 10,000-foot view looking down. And when you zoom out to 10,000 feet, it's clear the benefits to the community are overwhelming.
And obviously we know anytime we have large numbers of visitors like that in Columbia, the way it benefits the community is because when they're here, they're obviously not only just spending money on hotel rooms, but they're also eating at a lot of our restaurants, they're filling up their gas tanks, they may be going to other entertainment venues in Columbia. And so in terms of improving the tax base in Columbia by those spending dollars from those out-of-town visitors, that benefits the community as a whole.
because we say, oh, this is good for the community, so it must qualify as a TIF. Well, it can still be good for the community and not qualify as a TIF. And I realize that we are the third party, but we're not TIF Commission experts.
A lot of the research, the but-for analysis, the blight analysis, is provided to a TIF commission by the developer. And oftentimes these applications run into the hundreds of pages. Commission can ask questions, but they don't really turn to a third-party source, such as a university or an economist, and say, what do you think of this?
You know, consultants cost money. The TIF commission doesn't have a budget. So who's going to pay for it? You know what I'm saying? That's why we have different entities looking at what it means to them as their organization.
If TIF wasn't an option, those developers would make a business decision to develop that land and as a result would pay the taxes on it. But they would be foolish, frankly, not to ask for TIF because TIF is so easily given away. So it's not a matter of we're investing in something that wouldn't happen. We're investing in something and the investors want to be made even richer from it. And I don't think that's a good enough threshold to move money that would otherwise go to schools.